Welcome back to Dark Stories, where true horror hides not in legends, but in reality. Tonight, we bring you the chilling tale of Karim Mohamed Selim, a teacher, a father, and the man the media named the Butcher of New Cairo. Like, subscribe, and share if you dare to face the truth. In the heart of New Cairo's glamorous fifth settlement, behind the glass towers and gated villas, a nightmare was unfolding. A nightmare so gruesome, it would reveal the face of a monster hiding in plain sight. This is not a horror movie. This is the true story of Karim Mohamed Selim, the man the media would later call the New Cairo serial killer. We uncover his life, his crimes, his trial, and the chilling truth that evil can live anywhere. It all began in the spring of 2024. May, a decomposed body of a young woman was found along the desert road to Port Said. April, another corpse, same condition, discovered on the highway to Ismailia. March, yet another. Different locations, same signature. The police knew they were dealing with a serial killer. On the surface, Karim Mohamed Selim was ordinary, 35 years old, a fluent English speaker, a former teacher with American citizenship, divorced with a young son, owner of a small tattoo shop in Cairo. But behind closed doors, Karim was building a world of horror. A world fueled by drugs, violence, and a fascination with death. Cell tower analysis, GPS tracking, and careful surveillance, Egyptian police closed in. In May 2024, officers raided Karim's apartment in the gated community of Karamea. What they found would shock even the most hardened investigators. Those dozens of them. Karim had documented everything. He lured women into his apartment, often sex workers. He drugged them, he tortured them, and then he killed them while recording it all. The footage was so horrifying that even his defense lawyers resigned after viewing it. The women were nameless, voiceless. Their families had no idea where they were. They were simply erased, but their silence spoke louder than anything. Each body a testimony of pain, each video a monument to human evil. When the trial began, Cairo's criminal court turned into a chamber of horror. More than 300 video clips were submitted as evidence. The courtroom was cleared during their review. No press, no outsiders, only judges, prosecutors, and the chilling sounds of Karim's crimes. On September 12, 2024, the court handed down its verdict: death by hanging. Karim stood silently, dressed in prison white. For the first time, the mask of arrogance seemed to fall. He was now just another man, waiting for the rope. But the story didn't end there. In December 2024, after months of appeals, the court upheld his death sentence. The Grand Mufti of Egypt approved the ruling. Karim, now wearing the red uniform of death row, continued to stare into nothingness. A man with no future, haunted by his past. Beyond the courtroom, another story was unfolding. His ex-wife Lubna spoke publicly about years of abuse. She now fought for custody of their son, Zain, hidden by Karim's mother. In August 2024, the court sentenced Karim's mother to 6 months in prison for refusing to hand over the child. This case wasn't just about murder. It was about broken families, destroyed lives, and the innocent victims left behind. Karim Selim is not a monster from fiction. He is not a legend. He was a man living among neighbors, teachers, friends. The lesson is terrifying. Evil does not always look like evil. It hides, it smiles, it teaches your children English, and then, when no one is watching, it kills. Be careful who you trust, be cautious where you go, and never forget, safety is fragile. This was the story of Karim Mohamed Selim, the New Cairo serial killer. If this documentary shook you, share it. Subscribe to Dark Stories for more investigations into the darkest corners of human nature. And remember, monsters are real, and sometimes they live right next door.